Hello there, world of tankers, I'm Turtles Blitz, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the SU-152. This Tier 6 Soviet tank destroyer is a pretty special one at that, because you'll notice that this gun is a very large one at that. This is in fact a 122mm, capable of dealing 400 damage a shot. Now, it doesn't have many good statistics going for it other than the penetration and the gun's damage, because you'll notice not only does the 100mm have better aiming time, better dispersion, but it also has a better damage per minute. So, yeah, I would actually suggest if you're grinding down this line to run the 100mm, because not only is it more accurate, it's just got better penetration, and it's going to be a more enjoyable experience all around. But we're here to play, and we're going to play with the big gun, go big or go home. So I wanted to try out the SU-100 because I really haven't ever played this tank. Ever since it came into the game, yeah, I played like 20 games in, then I skipped past it and got the SU-152. This I, in fact, haven't played probably in 2-3 years maybe, so I figured, you know what, let's pull it out here and let's do a fun couple games in the vehicle, see how it does go. I want to try out the 122 and see if it's good or bad on the SU-100. What is the better choice, the 100mm or mounting the 122? Now, I'm actually going to say that it's 50-50 because you do gain the alpha with this tank, but at the same time, you have so much more damage per minute, like 500 more, what is it, with the 100mm? That really does give you a major advantage, especially when you're out there against the enemy team, so yeah, we're going to find out here. But the reload actually isn't that bad. The KV-1S's reload, I think, is like, what, 21.5 seconds? So this is about 8 seconds ahead of the KV-1S. Definitely a leap up there in the damage per minute. And as well, it's way up there in the aiming time compared to your 1S. But you'll notice, oh boy, that is not a very accurate gun. You got to wait. You got to wait. And still, that's quite a large aiming circle, or should I say watermelon, that you're going to be trying to shoot the enemy with. So they're most likely going to be pushing through medium side here because nobody's been detected yet. And we've got our entire team over here. So yeah, that's one thing I'm going to keep my eyes open for. But nice thing about this tank destroyer is it's actually very mobile. It's able to go 50 kilometers per hour, if I'm not mistaken, forwards. Now that's pretty dang mobile if you ask me. That means that, you know, most positions you can get your tank destroyer in very quickly. You can reflex to other positions. So very good on the mobility. Now this Panzer, not doing the best job in that bush there. And I still have no clue where like all the enemy team is. We've spotted 2 vehicles, which are kind of in the middle of the map, but I can't imagine their entire team is sitting there. If they are, oh boy, that's going to be a weird match, but I'm just going to wait here, enjoying the views. It's very nice out, as you guys can see. Well, actually, it's not very nice out. I guess it is raining out here. Wargaming, why you got to make this map stormy? I remember when this map first came into the game, Wargaming was advertising how special it was because it has weather, but yeah, it's not really raining. It would be kind of cool if they had it rain and, like, the atmospheres were different, but Vineyards used to be really dark out, and they changed it. So, right off the bat here, you'll notice that I guess they are all pushing there, and oh boy, look at that aiming time. Still waiting, but when it hits, oh, it hits like a truck. That was about a third of that M6's hit points stripped away in a singular shot, and yeah, did I enjoy it? Oh boy, yes, I did enjoy that shot, and you know what's even better? If we can get a second one in. So we've got that AT2 right there, and I might actually be able to sneak a shell right in the frontal armor of his tank. Yeah, you can see, though, literally my aiming circle is larger than his vehicle. Again, something that this tank just not the best at doing. So, thankfully, we did not get hit there. I actually thought that we were. But, nope, we are clear from the KV-2, the mighty 152mm we all love and fear at the exact same time. And I'm actually going to push forwards here. I think that that's a better move for me. That Nazor just got stripped right out of the game. There we go. We got the Panzer aiming in, and kaboom, 420 damage. I'll take it. Not a bad number there. And it's actually the perfect number when you do think about it. But, so that's a nice shot. We've got that AT2 still right out in the open there, and that KV2 is the real one I got to be worried about. But let's see if we can get a little shot into that AT2's lower plate. No, we cannot. I know that you can penetrate underneath it, but yeah, a little bit of an issue so far going for me here. Can't play with that Panzer anytime soon, so I guess it's just going to be this AT here. And yeah, it says I can penetrate him in the lower part, so let's try it. There we go. We were able to get it to pen. Oh boy, that is not fun. Okay, so you got the Matilda BP and as well the Panzer 5/4 who's nailing us. But you know what? This Matilda, he messed with the wrong SU-100. This guy, oh yeah, he's going to get it, and fire. Yes. Oh, and we bounced the shot. It is a miracle. You simply just can't kill the SU-100. It is completely overpowered. Okay, no, it's not an OP tank. You can definitely see that in this game here, but it would appear that the 120mm did work quite well. A little itty-bitty shots sprayed all over our tank, but I can't complain. First game was a pretty solid one at 1,700 damage. We even got a steel wall of damage blocked. Now, you did notice that we blocked about 5 shells that game, And while I did block shells, it's not necessarily known for the armor. Don't think, oh, I can run this like a frontline Foch, because it's not a frontline vehicle. In fact, it has very little armor. A KV-2 can almost penetrate the front of it with high explosive. Or, let me change that, it used to be able to. They, of course, nerfed the HE, so yeah, not really anymore. But yeah, the SU-100 is not known for its frontal armor. It's not known for really anything other than having a pretty nasty gun, and I guess decent mobility. So you're going to see me do, again, pretty stupid stuff here. I'm going to be rushing my SU-100 right in the front lines, and our Tiger is not wanting to push his... Ooh, I just realized we have a bunch of mediums, but I'm still going to be pushing my tank very heavily because, well, I might not have any heavies to help me out here. I do know that they only have an M6 and a KV-3, so as long as they push the rest of their vehicles towards the medium route, I should just be dealing with like a KV-3, and we are in tier 6 and 7 here. So most of the time, these players aren't the best. I've never heard of that clan, so you know what? We're going to stay here, and we're going to see how it does work. All right. So 5 hours late there. Yeah, not much being spotted so far, which I expected. I'm pretty much sure that they were going to push to the other side of the map, which, as you can see, they pretty much did. So we've got that Sherman Firefly right out in the open there, and I would love to be able to get a shot in. But 5 years later of aiming, we might just be able to. Somebody is detected right in front of me, and you'll never guess what it is. It's the KV. We also have that M6 there, and yep, of course. Okay, so I spoke too soon, and I ran right into the vehicle that I should have feared the most. So now we've got to run away from that KV-3. Now, as I said, the nice thing is this vehicle actually has decent mobility. We are going 50 kilometers per hour here. Well, not 50. I take it back. This thing does not go 50. It looks like it goes 40. But you know what? That's still more mobility than I expected to get out of here. So we're running away as quickly as we can. And it looks like that KV-3 might try and pop up to get this KV-2 here, so we might be able to wait just right here and see if we can sneak a shell in. So let's do exactly that, and kaboom! Nice little tap right into that KV-3. Now we're going to back up here. We're going to go run away. I doubt that that KV-3 is going to look at us for too long, so let's just pretend like we're running away here, and then we can back up, see if we can sneak another shot into this enemy KV-3. So here we go. Yes, this is perfect. Oh, just noticed there was an M41 Bulldog to the side of us here, and, well... He messed with Alpha, and you can see what happens when you try and mess with Alpha. It does help. Like, that really helped us there. Now, of course, the 100mm would have probably done the same damage there. And that KV-3 still really wants to get us, so we're going to be continuing to do Ring Around the Rosie. Oh, come on, we can make it around the corner. Come on. Yes, okay, we're all clear. We're in the clear. I can't yell yet. I can't argue. Something spotted us. I actually don't know how we got spotted, but yeah, we're running away. I do not want to play with the enemy team, so that KV-3 most likely is going to be looking right behind him, which he is, but yeah, I'm going to pop all the way around him. That way, he's not expecting us. Now, I could die, you know. I'm probably expecting just to get yeeted and deleted right out of the game, but... You know what? We weren't taken out just yet. Here we go. KV-3 and kaboom. Another nice shot right into the guy. Back up. Ooh, that was a very nice tap. You can see that shell right in the corner of our tank. Again, though, I can't complain. We did 1,600 damage. Not a ridiculous amount. Both of these games were pretty chill, to be honest, other than me running away from a KV-3 half the battle. But we still took about, what, 1,200 off that guy? That's pretty dang impressive, judging that we were a tier 6 tank destroyer. So how much did we take off that KV-3? We managed to take off 900. Okay, I thought I penned 3 shells into him. I must have been smoking something, but this is a good vehicle, and both of the guns on this tank are actually pretty solid. We aren't running a full crew, and you can see if you have full crew out, it really does help out the vehicle. About 10% more damage per minute. It's got better reload time. Well, duh. Damage per minute and reload are about the same thing. But I was running this tank without all that stuff, and it still was doing pretty dang good. So I actually think that the SU-100 is a pretty solid vehicle, especially for a beginner to go for. And the 122, I actually do think it's a good choice. Usually it's more towards the 100mm because it's got better DPM, better aiming time. But yeah, I'm actually going to lean towards the 120 just because it does help you out in certain scenarios where the 100 might not. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, which is your favorite there. But I really do think the SU-100 is a pretty beast of a tier 6. A pretty beast, yes. It's a pretty dang good vehicle at tier 6. Let's put it like that. Other than that, I hope you're all doing well out there. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.